My name is Gabrielle Querrard, and you're watching Yellow Cedar.
As you guys know, today marks the first day of Virgin Islands History Month, and so expect a month-long series on all things Virgin Islands culture, history, and storytelling. Essentially, I'm here offering my normal content. But on the first day of Virgin Islands History Month, I wanted to start off strong with something that I had no idea about until I went to Charleston, South Carolina, and discovered an element of Virgin Islands history that nobody talks about. We're starting this series off with the story of Denmark Vesey, who was an enslaved man who was brought from the island of St. Thomas to Charleston, South Carolina, and would eventually become one of the most prolific freedom fighters known nationally. Denmark is known for organizing one of the most ambitious slave revolts in United States history in the year 1822. Back during the Atlantic slave trade, St. Thomas was used as a hub of commerce, both for products, services, but as well as people. And so you'll find that a lot of the enslaved people that would eventually go to the United States were brought there from the Caribbean, St. Thomas specifically. Now, it's believed that Denmark Vesey was born on the island of St. Thomas in 1767 and was subsequently purchased by Joseph Vesey, who was a well-known plantation owner on the island. After this purchase, he was sent to a plantation on the island of Haiti, but after being coined as somebody who was unsuitable for labor, he was sent back to Joseph Vesey on St. Thomas. So he's brought back to the island of St. Thomas, and Joseph Vesey was like, all right, let's go to South Carolina. So takes him to South Carolina, and he becomes proficient in carpentry. In 1799, he ends up winning the lottery where he was able to purchase his freedom for $600. After the purchasing of his freedom, he would go on to create a very successful carpentry business in Charleston, and he would become a very prominent member in the free Black community. However, despite his freedom, he continued to be bothered by the intense brutality and inequity that enslaved people were experiencing in South Carolina at the time. Inspired greatly by the Haitian Revolution, he became a pastor in the African Methodist Church and began to preach against slavery, indicating that slavery went against divine law and that Black people had the right to be free. Denmark Vesey, in collaboration with another man named Jack, came together with other co-conspirators and devised a plan for a revolt that would include seizing weapons, killing the slave masters, and then escaping to Haiti where they could experience freedom. Unfortunately, before the plans could even happen, slave masters got word of what was taking place, and a massive secret trial took place where hundreds of the co-conspirators were put to trial, including Denmark Vesey, who was sentenced to death and executed in 1822. This event would create more tighter surveillance around free Black communities, as well as more stringent laws imposed on Black churches, in hopes that it would stymie any talks or plans of a future rebellion. The story of Denmark Vesey would go on to inspire future abolitionists and civil rights activists, as well as serve as a reminder for the struggle for Black liberation and how it did not stop at national borders, but would be a struggle that would be shared across the African diaspora.
My name is Gabrielle Querrard, and you're watching Yellow Cedar. My name is Gabrielle Querrard, and you're watching Yellow Cedar.